Hello everybody, this is part 1 of the series SEO for bloggers, and in this lesson we are going to look at the basics. My name's Theo McArthur. I've been blogging for 20 years and teaching blogging since 2016. Search engine optimization, or SEO for short, is all about getting traffic from the search engines, and particularly Google, because most traffic comes from Google, most search engine traffic. This type of traffic is free, but more importantly, it's highly targeted and high quality traffic. So as a blog owner, it really makes sense to strive to get some of this free traffic from Google and the other search engines. So what we're going to do here in this short course is we are going to look at how this works and how you can make it work for you and your blog. Now, the first thing to know here is that SEO is not something that is only achievable by people who have gone through some kind of training and perhaps they're some kind of technical whiz. This is a misconception. SEO is in fact a very simple thing. It's not complex at all, but it does help to know how it works, because then it makes sense to you. When you're doing these things, it makes sense to know why you are doing them. And I want to point something out here, because this is another common misconception. When a website ranks, it is not the website that ranks, but individual pages on that website. In other words, individual URLs. And sometimes the home page will rank, but very often it's other pages, so pages that have a lot more content on them. You could have 1 or 2 posts, for example, on your blog that rank highly on Google, and many more posts that rank somewhere away far down and don't get any traffic from Google. But just having 1 or 2 ranking, that can really help you a lot. So page 1 is where all the traffic comes from. This is a screenshot of the page 1 results on Google for the search term caring for a gecko lizard. The very first result at the top is going to get most of the traffic, and this is not including the ads and the sponsored results. These are just what we call the organic results. This is all free traffic that comes from these results. So the top one's getting the most, and then as we go down, it's getting less and less and less. And in fact, if we go to page 2 and beyond, less than 1% of traffic comes from those pages. So it nearly all comes from page 1. Most people don't bother to click through to page 2 and beyond. So now that you understand why it's important to have content ranking on page 1 of Google, let's just look at how the whole thing works, and then you'll understand what you need to do to strive to get some content ranking on page 1. Google uses a machine learning algorithm called RankBrain. And RankBrain is a program that measures the way users interact with the search results. So the way they interact, the way users interact, determines where a result will display. And it's dynamic. These results move around. Now, the great thing about this is that it's a completely level playing field. There's no way to cheat this. There used to be years and years ago, but there's no way to cheat it now. So what that means is you could create a brand new post on your blog, and you have the potential to compete with other posts and other pages on other websites that have been around for much, much longer. You have the potential to actually get above them in the search results.